Did I make it? Come on, thing. How about that? What's up, Jeremy? You made it. Welcome to the... Well, maybe. Still trying to figure out if this is working. Everything we're good? I say, am I live? Am I live? Just barely. All right. So I got volume. Do I got volume? Oops. Volume? Thumbs up? Way up. A little delay there. So I got volume. Do I got volume? I'm good. I'm good. Oops. All right. So, welcome to the stream. I am 100% barely awake because me sugar bowl, well, my sugar supply got 9/11. It's all gone. But we're about to Patriot Act that sugar. Look at that. Bam, 10 pounds. It's kind of heavy. What am I making? I'm making this empty sugar tub full of sugar. Here we go. Let's actually get this on the old Cameroon there. I'm gonna make pancakes, I think. I thought about doing something with bacon, but like I don't have any eggs. I need to get some eggs because like for some reason in my mind, bacon and eggs go together like bacon and eggs. And I was just gonna do all this before the video and get my coffee going, but like, you gotta have something to do in the video. So let's pour sugar in a tub. That's right, kids. Buy it 10 pounds at a time. It was a little, it might have been around a little bit. It's got large chunks. We'll have to break them chunks up later. Okay. We're going to have to break them chunks up a little sooner than later. I think this might be from the, I'm trying to think which time the world was coming to an end. One of the recent ones. I had stockpiled. Because I don't want to run out of sugar, kids. Oh yeah, there's some clumps in that sugar. We'll break those clumps up later. It still tastes the same when it's got clumps. Trust me. Ask me how I know. And yeah, I got more sugar, don't worry. Because like I said, the one thing I'm not going to do is watch the end of the world happen with no sugar in my coffee. Ooh, that's a catastrophic chunk there. It's well, let's just use this thing. Let's just break that up. Let's get in here. Let's see if we can actually, can a Danish dough hook dominate a sugar asteroid? Oh yeah, look at that. Adios, problems. Look at that thing solved my problems. Ooh, I like it. It's a sugar problem solver. What does the dog look like in the picture? The dog looks like the way it looks like in the picture, I think. Right? Does that make sense? Hold on. My live is not live. I really don't understand your question. So, like, is someone telling you there's a picture of the dog and you don't have... Your eyes are not good or something? Because, I mean, the dog has got 4 legs... 2 ears, 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, a tail. It's dark, dark brown. Some would say black, but she's actually dark, dark brown. Her ears kind of flop. They don't stand up. That's pretty much... What does the dog look like in the picture? It's a good question, though. It's kind of like along the lines of... The dog is doing okay. She's getting old. You know, she's having some... mobility issues, but they're not, you know, she's still getting around. She still can jump up on the couch and stuff, so. But yeah, she's not a spring chicken anymore. We'll just put it that way. But like what does the dog look like in the picture? Kind of reminds me of like what's the sound of one hand clapping, right? Or if a tree falls in the forest, it doesn't make a sound, you know? If no one hears a tree fall over, does it still make the sounds of a tree falling over? Some of this stuff is like some deep thought stuff here, right? Kind of reminds me of what the Schrodinger's cat thing, you know, like if you have a box and there's something in it, is the thing in the box a thing until you open the box and look at it? Or like a USB cable, there's A position, B position, and then before you plug it in, it's called superposition, where it's in both positions at the same time, and normally it's the opposite one that you want when you try to plug it in. So you plug it in A position, doesn't fit. You plug it in B position, doesn't fit. You go back to A, and it fits, right? You ever had that problem with your USB cables? We're getting deep. Let's turn this channel into a philosophy channel. Let's see here. I need some half and half. But, yeah, she was just in here a little bit ago. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably sleeping. There were some deer in the front yard this morning, and she was aware of the deer. And she actually came into my room and kind of woke me up to let me know there were some deer in the front yard that needed to go away. So she was raring to go this morning, and pretty excited to be let loose. And she ran out there, did some barking and huffing and puffing, and she scared those deers off. She was very proud of herself. Major accomplishment for her old dog to vanquish the deers from the front yard, type of deal. Sorry, I'm stirring coffee off. Woo! There we go. All right. So like last time, I had bacon and I cooked it like I'd never cooked bacon before. Kind of burned it. So let's see if we can burn some pancakes. Cook pancakes like I never cooked pancakes before. That is looking grimy as hell right there. A little grimy. All right, pancakes. We're gonna go on with a medium. That's a medium heat there, kids. All right, here we go. So I figured there'd be all sorts of crazy things to talk about in the old, yeah. Not sure what it is. I think that, I don't know, I feel like there's like time dilation going on right now. Like, I feel like it's Sunday, but like it's going to be Sunday like very soon again. Like very soon. Faster than 7 days. Somehow, which is weird. I don't know how that works. Get down to the bottom of the pancake bucket. I think I'll probably have another one of these laying around here someplace too. Like I went full on, they're gonna end the world, you know, about a couple of years ago or whatever. I think I did that a couple decades ago too. I've been through a couple of the worlds coming to an end, in case you didn't know that. So I've learned how to prepare. The way to prepare for the end of the world is to assume the world is not actually going to end. But yeah, just in case, you might want to have a few things on hand, right? That's how I prepare for the end of the world. Okay, so where's the dog? The dog is, hold on, hold please. Hold please. Hold please. I'm going to give you that to look at while I locate the dog. The dog is, I don't know where the dog is actually. Oh, there's the dog. The dog's in the office. She's trying to lay in the sun. It's like kind of cold out today. It's 62 degrees outside, and apparently it's 63 degrees inside. That's Fahrenheit, by the way. Which I'm totally fine with. I like it, that degrees. That's my favorite kind of degrees. Show the dog! We want proof of life? Here we go. Show the dog! Berta! Come here! Come here! Come here! Show the dog. Show the dog. There goes the dog right there. Did you see the dog? Her dinner plate's still sitting on the floor all messy, making me look like more of a slob than I actually am. Let's clean up some of that old dog food off the old floor there. Ugh, brutal. Brutal. Oh, the dog is back, by the way. One dog. What does the dog look like in the picture? Okay, it's got the flappy ears, the cute eyes. She's got one blue eye, one brown eye. She's got the blue collar. Her name is Berta. Berta! Are you hungry? Want pancakes? You don't like pancakes, by the way, in case you don't know that dog. Make a dog video later? Well, I'm making a dog video, like, literally right now. See? Berta! Can you speak? Speak! Can you slap a 5? Yeah! Give a 5. All right, whatever. Back to the pancake making. I need water. Oh, yeah, we can talk about that. Here, let's have a conversation about water. That's water right there, right? And here's water that came out of my tap. Are they the same? What do you think? That one looks like it's yellow. Does anyone else think that looks like yellow water to you? That's been through a reverse osmosis filter. I think I got yellow water now. I don't really know what to do about that because, like, I noticed that, like, all my toilets have yellow in the bottom of them, which, don't get me wrong, I realize a toilet will turn yellow after a while, but, like, I had a toilet turn yellow, like, I don't know, a day after I cleaned it. And it's like, I think there's, like, extra iron in my water right now. Why are the two cars... Wait a second now. Why are there two cars in the garage? Which garage? That's the question. Which garage? Because one of the garage has more than two cars in it. How about that? The easy answer is I own more than two cars. How about that? How about that, kids? We're on 2/3. Let's see if I can spill it all over the ground. Wait, where's 2/3? There you are. I'm not doing a very good job pouring. So I have, for my regular cars that I drive on a regular basis, I have my truck. And that's for when I have to do things that require a truck. And then when I don't have to do things that require a truck, I have my car. And that's what I drive when I don't need to have a truck. Just driving a truck, despite how cool it is wasteful and expensive unless you actually need to drive a truck. Like you're hauling things that require a truck, or you're pulling a trailer that requires a truck. If you're just going to the grocery store to get a truck, or to buy groceries, and you're driving a truck, well, you might be doing it wrong. Just saying. All right, let's make some pancakes. Mix that batter. Mix, mixy, mix. All right, so what happened this week? What amazing things did I witness? So the street in front of my house, much as I predicted, with a little bit of rain, has turned into a mud wallow, which is kind of fun. Yeah. It's just like, one time, a few years ago, whilst I was building a house, I had to deliver some stuff up to the house, like get it into the house. And it had rained recently, so I drove my truck up into the yard, which was mud, dirt, delivered the stuff from the truck, worked all day, and then I had to leave. And I left, and there was dirt on my tires. And I drove away, and the dirt from my tires kind of flicked off as you drive down the road. Well, the next day, the city, quote-unquote city, am I still streaming? I got the spinny wheel of doom over here. The city showed up and informed upon me that that was not cool, and I had in fact, and am in fact, guilty of a dirt violation, right? And what a dirt violation is, in the act of construction, putting dirt on a public road. That is a dirt violation. They did not cite me for the dirt violation because I laughed at the guy. I literally laughed at him. I was like, you're out of your goddamn mind. You think I'm guilty of a dirt violation? It's like, I can't remember what it was. There was something else happening right then. They were like, the city was doing something, and there was dirt all over the road. And I'm like, well, I guess you're going to have to rest yourself because look what you guys are doing. That's basically, man, anyways. I don't want to make a big deal over it. And that's where I learned about the concept of putting dirt on a public road and being guilty of a dirt violation. Okay? It's a very serious offense. You don't want to be accused or convicted of a dirt violation. That is a bad thing. And right now, there's about 600 feet of dirt violation going on right in front of my property. And what's weird is, according to the letter I keep getting, that part of the project hasn't started yet, and it's not going to start till next year. So, like, I got a dirt violation going. Got a dirt violation. Because, like, I mean, I know it's weird if you live in a place where it's all concrete, right? You live in a concrete jungle. And someone says, have you heard about gravel? And you're like, oh yeah, I know about gravel. It's dirt. Well, no. Gravel is not dirt. Gravel is rocks. And there's also a difference between a gravel driveway and a gravel road. So a gravel driveway is a little nicer than a gravel road. A gravel driveway is just rocks. Like my driveway is mostly white limestone. I do have a little bit of pink chip that I got from somebody that had an extra load. I threw it in there, and I kind of regret that because I used to have a pure white driveway. It was really cool. But the whole, do I want a white driveway versus do I want more rocks to keep my driveway in good condition? Kind of, that's how that little story went. Anyways, so when it rains and it pours, and I drive on my gravel driveway, my tires do not get mud on them at all. They don't flick mud up onto my vehicle, nothing. And my gravel driveway went from my house to the public road in front of my house, which is a mostly concrete / asphalt road. Therefore, I don't do a lot of mud cleaning off my tires unless I go off-roading, which is my own problem. Well, apparently, I'm not even going to be able to get down my driveway anymore without mud on my tires, which I'm not very happy about, and I don't know how much bitching I want to do. Because the whole, we're a team or whatever type of deal. I need someone to put this how am I getting the pancakes in there? How are we doing this? Do we need orange juice? Let's get some orange juice going. I need a cup. Should we do the beer Jeep cup? Have you guys seen this one yet? Beer. Jerp. GQ. Beer Jeep. It's a Jeep beer Jeep Jerp queer. That's cute. Jeek. I don't even know what that says. I feel like that's getting too hot, man. This morning we'll be enjoying some no pulp, Nature's Nectar, 100% pure squeeze orange juice, never from concentrate. There are 22 oranges in here. Okay. 22. Well, so, okay, why are there 2 cars in your garage? Well, here's the dirty little secret about my garage. You ready? I have 3 garages. Okay? I got a garage connected to the house. I have a garage that we call the new garage, and I got the old garage. Garage of the house is a 3-car garage. The new garage is you ready for this? 6-car garage. And the old garage is a 2-car garage. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 3, 9, 10, 11. I have an 11-car garage. How fun is that? How fun is that? And the crazy thing is, and I hate to admit it, I could use more room. Because I got stuff sitting outside. That's okay. I shouldn't complain. Although sometimes it's hard not to. Like my refrigerator's full right now. At least in the premium spots. Alright, here we go. OJ, full cup. Cheers. Ah! That is fantabulous. Any hoosies. Let's cook a pancake real quick. I do want to, no, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold please. Hold please. We are not ready for pancake cooking. Is this, how spiddly-spaddly is it? Oh, yeah, that's way, we're going to turn that off for a second. I do have a stick of salted butter here. Some of the premiumest butter in all of the 7 Cs. And I got an old dirty, one of them. The old dirty butter mill. Okay. Okay. So this is pretty gross, actually. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. Come on. Okay. That's interesting. The temperature of my house has decreased enough where like my butter is not almost liquefied, which is good. Because normally this part here, which I'm gonna put back in to eat this morning, is usually like freakishly melted. We're at like boiling hot summer temperatures. That's how it got over there. It's amazing what a couple degrees or two will do to you know, your butter supply. Come on. Come on, friend. Just go in your new home. This is probably due for a deep cleaning, but you know, when you're trying to eat breakfast, oh, I can't do that. Whatever that was, I can't do that. How many languages do I speak? Oh man, that's a tough one. I speak English, but I've studied a bunch of languages. I've studied in order of how good I got at them. I studied Danish. I studied Spanish. I studied German. I dabbled in Swedish, Norwegian, a little Italian, and very little Greek. Typically, any country that I go to, I will try to learn enough of the language where I don't come off as a total asshole American tourist. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I did a lot of that when I was younger, and my brain was a little more pliable. Like, I'm pretty convinced, like, I don't know, my brain might be broken. I think it's the anesthesia from my surgeries, like, absolutely wrecked my brain. I can't remember anything anymore. And I'm not saying I have an eidetic memory that I can memorize everything in my life, but I had a pretty good memory when I was young, where I pretty much remembered everything in my life, you know, all things, but now I can't do that at all. I gotta wash my hands, I got butter all over them. When I was a kid, like the first language after English that I studied was Spanish. I took my first Spanish lesson when I was in, I believe, kindergarten. There was a mother's group that had children that were going to grow up to be important people at the school that I went to, and they decided they wanted to teach their kids language and culture. So they did that. Make a lawn mowing video? I think I've got one. I got a field of invasive weeds I need to make a video of. They're about, I don't know, that tall. They need to go. Those weeds need to go. Alright, so that thing's just all, it's like greasy 100% everywhere. How about yourself, Jeremy? What languages do you speak? If you don't mind me asking. Kind of curious. I know you speak English, or you type it. Ooh, something's in the driveway. What do you think it is? I bet it's a deer. Let's take a look out the window. Yep, you speak English. All right, very good. If you ever want to learn more than one language, there's an app you can get on your device called Duolingo. Duolingo. Duolingo, I think. Duolingo or Dual. That's a pretty good app. I actually went back recently, when I say recently, probably 4 years ago, to touch up on my Spanish. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a linear thing where like you learn and then you progress out from there on your smartphone. I was doing it when I was in the bathroom. Maybe I was learning Spanish in the bathroom. Is that a thing? Okay, let's get this board back up again. We're gonna go low, about a 2 1/4 there on the old burn your pancake scale. Excuse me. Get get the old oil out. So we're gonna do shallow fried pancakes. Why? Because life is short, and the years that shallow frying your pancakes take away is not from the beginning of your life. It's at the end where it's not quite as fun. So go ahead and shallow fry your pancakes, kids. A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that. Like, all the stuff you do to be healthy only keeps you alive at the end of your life when it's not as much fun to be alive and healthy. Because no one stays healthy forever. Usually something breaks on you. And then you're just old, alive, and miserable. Ask me how I know. I spend a lot of time with a lot of those people. I'm not sure how many years is enough years. But there is a strong, you've had enough at some point. And then after that, it's just like a, I don't know, waiting in line type of deal. Here we go. Well, we should probably let that warm up a little bit. Let's not add oil and water in the same place. We'll go over here with a little bit of water. See if it frizzle fries. Oh, yeah, you did it. Don't mix water and oil, kids. No, that beeping was the sound of my driveway alarm. I have an alarm on my driveway to notify me that there is potential unannounced visitors at my property. Therefore, I can go greet them, if you will. We're going with the classic pancake flipper. I believe this one came from my... Is this from my youth? It's definitely from China. But what I like is... You know what? I think I'm going to go with this one. This one's a little fancier. Still got the flex, but it's got a nicer handle. It's USA stainless. So we're going to go... Not with the China semi-stainless. We're going with America Classic Retro. That's classic. That's some sort of a man-made handle material there. Something from the space age, if you will. If you remember when we went to space, kids, it was the space age. We don't remember what the age we're in now. The degenerate age? Is that what is that what we're in now? Welcome to the degenerate age. Which there's nothing wrong with being degenerate, apparently. Whatever. That is not hot enough. Fiddle the sticks. Oh, my arm's kind of bothering me today a little bit. I don't recommend hurting your arm, kids. It's not cool. Well, I got the bubbles. That's how you tell when your pancake is ready to flip, is when you get the bubbles. See the bubbles? Get the bubbles. Pancake is ready for the flip. But on the peak, the pancake is on the raw guy. That's an uncooked pancake on the bottom side there. Ooh. Might have a little leftover grilled cheese sandwich on that one. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's get some syrup out. Syrup! I do still have like a couple dribbles in the old nasty syrup bottle here, which is about the grossest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. I always wonder if see, I bought one of these syrups one time. It's maple syrup right here. It was years ago. Bought one. Saved up for one. You know, took a loan out, whatever you want to say. I want to look inside this thing. I'll tell you why. Because, I'll do this off camera. Keep it interesting for you. No, it looks safe. Anywho's, apparently, maple syrup is a product that will start a bit of a science experiment, apparently. I didn't know this. If you leave it out at room temperature for too long. Let's see what it says here. Ingredients, pure maple syrup. Refrigerate after opening. Okay, so it says refrigerate after opening, but I didn't know that. I didn't know you had to read the label of your pancake syrup. I thought you just ate pancake syrup. I didn't know there was like a test where you had to read. So I bought one of the expensive pure syrup from Vermont, whatever you want to call it. And then like one day I'm having pancakes, and then all of a sudden like a bunch of mold is on my pancake from the syrup, and I'm just like, did that just happen? Like, what's happening? I was a little concerned. a little alarmed, and it was like the syrup container was not nearly empty enough to be like, well, I'm done with that syrup container, like not even close. So I'm like scraping mold, like all sorts of crazy things started happening. I was making like bad life decisions. You know, you ever been there? I've been there. Let's get. Come on. There we go. So now I refrigerate my syrup. That's the moral of that story. Is now I refrigerate it. Whatever. It don't matter. It didn't do me in. It could have, but it didn't. This pancake's terrible. It's not cooked enough, or hard enough, or crispy enough. A little disappointed. Actually, I shouldn't have even eaten it. Should have thrown it to the curb. Let's try again. Stupid undercooked pancakes. Oh, it's not hot enough either. God damn it. I'm upset now. Such gross ass pancakes. I don't even know what to say about any of this. Whatever. Let's have a moment of silence for Elveshelves' inability to do anything correct anymore. I am not. I wonder if that's what it's like to be a regular person. Have I turned into a regular person? Maybe that's what it is. I think I used to take that shit for granted. That everything was easy. And now that it's not easy, it's like... Which reminds me, I'm going to have an upcoming video. I just learned something the other day that I'm excited to try, but I want to do it with a fresh bag. Get the reaction video, all that. Somehow the topic of coffee came up the other day, and how pairing coffee with certain things is amazing, and how adding a little sugar and half, put that fat on your tongue is amazing. And someone piped up in the conversation of, have you ever ate potato chips and then drank coffee? To which I obviously said, no. I have never ate pancakes. Sorry, brain broke again. I have never eaten potato chips and then drank coffee. Which I am going to do, because apparently it makes the coffee taste amazing. A bit of a palate cleanser, if you will. I don't know if you knew about this. But if you wake up in the morning with like morning mouth, and you just start chugging coffee, you know, the coffee works, and it tastes like coffee, right? As far as your tongue knows. Like, even just right now, after I start eating this pancake, you know, I drink orange juice, whatever, ate the pancake. I fold the cheese, fold in the cheese. No, sorry, I drink the coffee. The coffee is far more dynamic tasting. It's more complex, for sure. And the only thing I can call that is, you know, it opened up my tasters in my tongue. Maybe it scraped off the old, whatever was on my tongue from last night. Something. Whatever! I am not a scientist. I do not play a scientist. I'm not even sure if scientists know what they're talking about. Sometimes I feel like scientists are just guys that have, like, you know, opinions, but, they write a paper about it or something, you know what I mean? Because then, like, a year or two later, it's all wrong. And a guy with a better paper just proved his opinion wrong. Like, nice opinion, bro, but this is my opinion now, and we're gonna go with that. Is that even, am I talking bad about scientists? You know what I mean? You ever heard the saying, the more you learn, the more you find out how little you know? Man, that is the truth. Okay, this is what we're going to talk about. This is crazy. I might have to look some shit up here. Hold on. I don't want to disparage anybody. So we're gonna get the fact machine out right here, kids. I got this thing just tells the facts. Okay. You guys heard of Nirvana? The band Nirvana? This is some facts right here, kids. The band Nirvana, one of my favorite bands. I believe I was in like middle school when Nirvana came out, like 8th grade ish. At least I was in 8th grade when I was learning about Nirvana. Anyway, let's get the old Google machine out here. I don't want a software update. God damn it! Just give me the Googs. Where's the Googs at? Googles. Okay. Nirvana, second single off Smells Like Teen Spirit was a song called Come As You Are. And I found out the other day that the... Okay. So, this gets real deep into along the conversation of science and like how the scientists wrote a paper and how that's what we all believe, and then like a week later there's a new paper and believe that. Anyways. All right, Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, right? That song is stolen. Somebody else wrote that song. Not the lyrics, but the song. That's not even disputed. I'd never heard of this. So you write it in the Google. Well, unfortunately, hold on. There we go. We'll go down here. What song did Come As You Are copy? 80s. The song was called 80s. After Nirvana released the single in 1992, members of Killing Joke, that's the band, Killing Joke, claimed that the main guitar riff of Come As You Are is plagiarized off their song, The 80s. But according to Rolling Stone magazine, they did not file a copyright infringement lawsuit because of personal and financial reasons, okay? That's what Google says. Hold on. We're not done with this. So we're going to go up here to the old Google. Killing Joke. 80s. Stolen. Spelled stolen wrong. Oh, I gotta find it. Well, anyways, I can't Google it right now. They stole the song from somebody else. It was like Strawberries. Hold on. I'm gonna get this. All right, the Damned, I believe. Here we go. So I got to Wikipedia. The 80s from the British post-punk band The Killing Joke. Blah, 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 blah. Scroll down. Conflict with Nirvana. Okay, Come As You Are, Nirvana. Blah, 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 blah. Nirvana came out in 92. Oh. All right, here we go. Life Goes On, recorded by The Damned for their album Strawberries, features the exact same unique riff as both 80s as Come As You Are. Okay. So how come when I Google who did Nirvana steal the song? Well, did Nirvana steal it from the Killing Joke 80s? Or did they actually steal it from The Damned for their album Strawberries, the song Life Goes On? Huh? That's what I want to know. I mean, that's why the Killing Joke didn't sue them, because they couldn't. They stole it from these guys. Because, like, that came out in 82, I believe. The song, the 80s, came out in 84. Yeah, it's crazy. So like, anyways, I texted my buddy when I found out the song about the 80s. I was like, did you know that they stole that shit from the 80s? And he responded with me, yeah, but the 80s stole it from somebody else, which like blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. Like, I was like, no. Crazy, dude. So that makes you, that activates your almonds, right? Which song did Kurt steal that riff from? That's what I want to know. When I say steal, they sound pretty similar. I mean, honestly, the first one sounds more like the Nirvana song. I know I can't play those songs for you because I'm sure I get in trouble. But I mean, that was 30 years ago, something like that for me, roughly. Multiple decades, and I never knew, and then all of a sudden, after multiple decades, I find out one of my favorite songs when I was a kid is stolen from another band who stole it from another band. I'm like, come on now. How's this whole thing supposed to work? Why is that smoking? Stop smoking. It's too hot? It's only on 3. God damn it. Little farts. Whatever. Let's burn some pancakes now. Now that we've undercooked a pancake, it's time to light a pancake on fire. Let's get the truth out of this pancake. This pancake might be a witch. Let's find out. Nope, not a witch. You know how that works? You tie them up. You bind their hands and feet. You throw them in the river. If they float, they're a witch. Is that how it works? Is that the test? You get the irony in that. If you float because you're still alive. That makes you a witch. But if you sink to the bottom, oh yeah, see, burnt. What's the difference between a 3 and 2? I'm about to go with an off. I mean, the whole witch thing, that's a whole other crazy story. Apparently, like, calling someone a witch back in the day was just a way to get their land from them. You just accuse them of a witch, and you execute them, and you take their land. Is that a true story? Does anybody know anything about that? I mean, it sounds like a story that I would be willing to believe. Alright. Let's get this last one going. I think I'm just going to go from the bowl. For some reason, that just sounds like, I don't know, like it'll just do it, maybe? Easier? See, that used to bother me too. I would never leave that much in there. Now I'm like, I'm totally okay with that. Like, I'm just like, that's how much I got left in there. See, and the thing I don't know is it because of age that I'm just not able to, like, remember and do? I talked to somebody about it. I was like, is that a common thing to lose your memory? And then their answer was, you mean after having COVID? And I was like, oh man, no. But maybe. Did the COVID do this to me? I think I got the COVID at one point in my life. It's pretty sick for about, I don't know, a month. Still think I'm coughing from that. Is that even possible? Do I have the long COVID? Oh God. So a bunch of wasps living in the corner of my garage door opening, which is fun. Not the tall one, a short garage door. That's always a surprise when you're just walking through the door and all of a sudden you get swarmed by a small army of stinging, flying murder bugs. But I won. I got them. Took me about a week. Yep, took me a week to say, all right, I got to kill those wasps. Go find the bug spray. Yep, it took me a whole week to do that. I finally got around to remembering where to get the bug spray. And I ain't making this up. I found the bug spray. I put the bug spray by the door over there. And then I said to myself, I should wait till the sun goes down. And then sneak up on them when they're all hanging out, enjoying their evening. And then spray them. And I was laying in bed at 1 a.m. and I considered, and I was like, oh, you forgot to kill those bugs. I considered getting up at 1 a.m. in my underwear and going down to spray the wasp nest. I actually considered that at one point. Then I thought, I made a mental picture in my head of me fighting wasps in my underwear at 1 a.m. in my driveway. And I made the executive decision to stay in bed. Because I've been stung before, and I was not in my underwear, and it was not a good time. So I couldn't imagine how that would go. It could have gone worse. So, yeah, it's a good time. That is a good time. How long have we been going for? 46 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Actually, kind of getting, I don't eat a lot of breakfast anymore. I usually have like a English muffin. Might have that. I might snack on that later. Oh well. All right, what else is there? What other amazing things? I needed to make a dirty pan and do a review. I've got this new sprayer thing. You like the mug? Okay, so the mug has words. It says, fold in the cheese. Quote. Wait. Well, it's missing a quote up here. It's got half a quote. Somebody screwed up. Anyways, this is from a television show called the... Oh, I can't even think of what it's called. Oh, man. My brain is broken. Here's another... This mug's from that same show. I'm positively bedeviled with meetings today. More about Rose. So it's the Rose family. Basically, the story is they were a bunch of rich people that lost everything and had to like rebuild their lives. And there's an episode where they're trying to do a television cooking show of someone in the family's famous recipe, right? It's like, oh, we're making this famous recipe of our relative, but these people never cooked anything in their life because they were rich people that had the servants and stuff. Well, the recipe said fold in the cheese. But since they'd never cooked before, they didn't know what the term fold in cooking meant. So they got to that step of the recipe, and they're like, and fold in the cheese. And they're like, just fold the cheese in, and fold it in. And it was like, they kept saying fold the cheese, but no one knew what a fold is. And technically what a fold in cooking is when you're doing something that has like some delicacy to it. It's like a scoop and lay, but it's a mixing process, but you're folding. You're not just mixing like a maniac. It's to like kind of try to keep things either layered or the structure of like a meringue or a fluffy eggy something or other from collapsing. You fold stuff into it. Anyways, so I've been told. I'm not an expert at any of that. So that's why that's a funny a fold the cheese. Fold in the cheese. Go ahead and Google that if you're interested. Is the road construction done? Oh man, no. So today, where I live, it's 11:42 on 9/11/2022. A year from now, the road construction will still be happening in front of my house. I almost guarantee it. Unfortunately. I mean, I'd be amazed if a year from now I'm still not dealing with road construction. That would be a good deal. Here, I'm gonna draw a diagram. We're gonna get a diagram going. turning this into a science-based show where we do diagrams. Get over here. Get over here. We're doing diagrams. Get over here. This is serious business right now. Okay. They're never going to finish it. All right. That's the road construction project. They've started here and they've gotten to there. That's what they've torn up. I live roughly here. Right now, they're working on that section. They're starting that. They've poured concrete to about there. They still have to finish from here to here this year. And then next spring, they're going to do this whole section. And this is supposed to be done by the end of this fall. Where there's a creek that goes right like that. And they're tearing out where the bridge / culvert is and going to put a new one into them in there. And they're going to redo all this road here. And then my driveway's like that. So what they told me was this project was starting in the spring, and they've been working on that. This project is next year, and this project is fall. But unfortunately, right now, this project goes clear down to there with a bunch of construction stuff. So, like, it actually is happening this year. So, diagram done. Is that a good diagram? I feel like I did an excellent job. I almost went and got my Harry Potter wand to point out in the diagram. But yeah, it'll be 2023 before the road construction project in front of my house is complete. Which is pretty exciting times to have a road construction project for 2 whole years right in your front yard. You know. Because, like, what's weird is no one else in the neighborhood gets 2 years of road construction. Only me. Because I'm special. Whoops. The pancake is raw. I'm trying to think how far I've posted. I think the culvert chunks are here. They're backhoeing out the creek right now. I mean, those videos are a few days behind. I'm trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get back into the habit of posting. And it's not as easy as you think. Sometimes it's quite difficult to come up with. All right, so here, we'll talk about this. I'm gonna do a video on this, the power wash. It cleans your. I had to forfeit one of my refills. Was part of the gig on this one. So I have the one refill and the one power spray. This is a starter kit that normally comes with 2 refills. Anyways, what this is, you use in place of your normal dish soap. Scrape off excessive food from your dishes. Do not soak in water. Okay. So apparently, what you do is you spray this on your dirty pots and pans, and they come clean. We're gonna find out. Well, the problem is, I don't have any dirty pots and pans. I had one the other day. That burnt bacon pan. That would have been great to use that thing on, but evidently, yeah, I didn't have that thing then, and I have it now. So that's fun. We're gonna fold some more cheese in the old cheese bucket there. I know one of the things I need to do, I need to clean this coffee pot because it's even starting to make me gag a little bit. But I always tell myself, it's just coffee, dude. Like, you know, if you knew where those beans had been in an earlier life, that wouldn't bother you at all. I'm pretty sure, don't they like just lay the beans out in the air and let the birds fly by and stuff? Like, I'm pretty sure that happens. I don't want to gross anybody out, but I'm pretty sure that's how that happens. I saw it on the internet, dude. And if you saw it on the internet, do you know what that means? It means it's true. See? Put sugar in my coffee. Do you know what that means? It's true. All right, I got a joke. You ever heard of this is the beginning of the joke. This is the pre-joke. There's a guy named Confucius, like a philosopher of some sort, or a speaker of wisdom. So this joke is on the spectrum of Confucius. So this is how it goes. It says, Confucius says, man who runs in front of bus gets tired, but man who runs behind bus gets exhausted. How about that for a joke? You like that? Do you know why that's funny? Because the exhaust comes out of the rear of the bus. You get exhausted. But a bunch. All right, here's another joke. A strawberry walks into the bank with a gun and yells, "Hands up! This is a strawberry! A strawberry! This is a strawberry!" That one takes a second to get. This is a strawberry! Don't ask me why that's funny. It sounds like robbery, but strawberry. Alright, what does it mean? Okay. If you have a bus that runs on diesel, it comes. There's fumes that come out of the engine that are exhaust fumes, and they're at the back of the bus. So if you're running in front of the bus, you'll get tired. But if you run in the back, you'll get exhausted. That's why it's funny. You will get exhausted. It's actually a really good joke. The strawberry one, not so great. Like the first time I heard the strawberry one, my brain couldn't figure out why it was funny. But strawberry, robbery, strawberry, somehow it was funny. Anywhoosies. Confucius says, man who burns pancake eats burnt pancake. Burnt pancakes are good. So it's like to the part of the time of year it's my favorite. Where it's like cool, you can go outside and not roast. I need to try to get some stuff done. I don't know what it is I'm going to get done, but I need to try. I've been trying to organize my my stuff. Let me see if I can flip this around. Whoa. I think I'm going bald too. That's kind of bumming me out. I suppose that happens to the best of us. Stop looking at my cabinets, man. Okay. If I turn my head that way, it's not quite as bad. That bright ass light isn't helping at all. Yep, so I need to start going through my collections. Yep. Getting old, dumb, and bald. Happens to the best of us. Alright. I believe I'm 2 minutes short of my 1 hour stream, and then I'm going to be done. I'm trying to organize things. Anything I can do with the limited this and less limited that. So that means I'm just shuffling my shit around to make me forget where all my stuff is. Apparently, is my plan. My master plan is to move everything I own to a new location so I can never find anything. I feel like that's what's happening. Look at my label maker. I want to start putting labels on everything. Coffee cup, label. Are the cabinets open? Not anymore. I closed them. Nice try, bud. Try to look into my cabinets. Mine! Whatever. Alright. I hit 60... Oh, 1 minute. I gotta come up with one more. Okay. Was there any more jokes? The other night everyone was telling jokes. There were some bad ones. Ugh. I'm trying to think of one. Some of them were so bad, they were like, you just like rolled your eyes like that's a terrible joke. A lot of play on word jokes. Whatever, doesn't matter. Are the cabinets open? The cabinets, they were, but they're not. I closed them. Nice try. You gotta be paying closer attention when my cabinets are open to get a peek inside. All right. On that note, I'm 20 seconds away from signing off. We're going 1 hour and hard off, and then I'm gonna go organize my collections of collections. All right. Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't catch the live stream and you watched the re-upload, that's cool too. I don't know, whatever. Just things that I'm doing. Stay safe. Organize your things. Enjoy the weather. Yeah, that's it. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.